Hello everyone, and today I'll be doing a Little Mermaid inspired makeup cosplay, and I am using e.l.f. primer and putting that all over my face, especially where areas are dry, which is my whole skin. And I will be doing that all nicely. And then I'm going in with some e.l.f. foundation, and I am dabbing that into the skin. Then I move on to my forehead and just dabbing it all over, and then I move on to my other side, which I don't show because I'll run out of time. The next I use is e.l.f. concealer, and this just goes all over under my eyes. I don't know if you're supposed to put it on top of your eyelids, but I put it on top. Do not follow me if this is if that's not how you're supposed to do it. This is just how I do it. And then I just dab it all on and making sure it's nice and neat. This does take a while, but if you need to drag the concealer down like I've done, then that's just completely fine. It's makeup at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong. Now I'm moving in with my Wet n Wild powder brush and using this Rimmel Stay Matte. This was actually my mom's, but because it wasn't the right shade for her, she gave it me, and my gosh, it is the best powder I think I've ever used. It's so lightweight and it's so nice, and it's not heavy, and it doesn't mess with my skin. So if you have like really dry skin like I do, or if you have dry skin, it may work for you, it may not work, it's completely okay, but for my skin it definitely works. It's the best powder I think I've ever used. This is not a sponsor, this is just one I found that works for me. And next I actually got this from Miniso. It is a cinnamon roll blush, and I'm just dabbing that in the start because I don't know how much is on my brush. I'm just putting it on the apple of my cheeks and moving upward. I seem to be doing circular motions, I have no idea why I'm doing that, but okay, I'm going back to dabbing. Oh wait, no, okay. I've gone to quick dabbing and then dabbing, and then I think I put some on my nose, and then just building that up basically. Then I go in with some NYX Buttermelt highlighter, which is my favourite highlighter, and it's so perfect for Ariel because it's like this like silver sparkly green, and I thought it would be perfect. So I just put it on my cheekbones, and then I put some on my nose and my chin, and I think that's it. Then I go in with some e.l.f. eye primer. This is my favourite eye primer. I've never used any eye primer. It's only recently I started using eye primer. But this is like, for me, it works perfectly. Though I don't know what other eye primers there is. I just, this is the only one I use, so I think it's great. Then I just pat that down. And yeah, I just pat that down with a brush. Oh oh my gosh, this is my most favourite palette ever. It's the Playground palette, and I thought this was so fun for Ariel. And with that red colour you saw, I'm just putting it on my eyebrows, and this was very tricky. I'm not gonna lie, this was so tricky, especially since, as you can see, I'm spreading it everywhere. This is not the neatest brow I think I've done. I barely do my brows, so this is still a learning curve for me. After that brow, I'm just adding some white eyeshadow onto my lids to kind of really base out where I want everything to be. So this is like the base colour, so this is going to go everywhere on my eye to make sure the colours really pop. And then I move on with some shimmer, which was by the white, I think. More shimmer. I really like the shimmer on this eye palette. It's very nice. It's like my favourite shimmer I think I've ever used. And I'm just going to spread that all around. And with this, and more. Okay, I'm not done with the shimmer. I thought I was done with the shimmer. I'm not done with the shimmer. Jeez. Okay, and finally we go in with the green. And this is like a seafoam green, and I'm just putting it on the lids of my eyes, like the top lids by my eyebrows. And I'll be doing this for both eyes, obviously. And then I'm just going down and then up and around and making sure, and then I'm going to do some sparkly seafoam green, because why not, and then just put it over top of that just to make the extra sparkles. And then I'm going in with some pink and just putting that all over my eyelids. And now I'm using a darker pink to really highlight the light pink, so it's like that transition into, I have no idea if this works. I thought in my head, and then more shimmer to really like break everything apart and just make everything look blended and nice. And now I'm going in with a blending brush and I'm blending all of that out to make sure it's all neat and nothing's clumpy. And then I'm going in with Wet n Wild white eye pencil and try not to poke my eye. I put it underneath, and then I'm going in with some e.l.f. eyeliner and just doing a simple wing. Now I'm clearing my eyes and using Lash Princess mascara, and then just putting it all over my top and bottom lids to make it look more, what do you call it, more, I guess, animated. Yeah, we'll go with that, animated. And then time for lashes, which I didn't film because they were so frustrating, but then I just put more mascara over the fake lashes after they dried. Now I'm going in with a Lola lip pencil, which is the shade Cherry, and just putting it all over my lips to make the iconic Ariel red lip. And then I'm using Ren Beauty Wicked red lip gloss, which is so comfortable and it's like my favourite. Then I'm using my Studio London setting spray, then time for the wig. And this is the final look. I'm so happy with it. It was so fun to do. And yeah, I just love it so much. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.